Hi, thanks for joining us at the Behavioural Software Club. I'm Andy Brown, and today we're going to be talking about an effect known as the show-off hypothesis, plus how this effect contributes towards project underestimation. So, what is the show-off hypothesis? It's where humans, usually males, engage in unnecessarily risky activities. They do this to demonstrate or show off the quality of their genes as part of the process of attracting a mate. If you asked what is our purpose in the world, then the answer you're likely to get back from the evolutionary biologists is that our purpose is to replicate our genes. And a crucial part of replicating our genes is attracting a mate. To be successful in attracting a mate, we need to offer proof that we possess the qualities our potential mate desires. In other words, we need to be able to signal our quality. Now, in our evolutionary past, perhaps the most important quality any potential mate was looking for was evidence of good genes. Now, the peacock signals his gene quality to the peahen by the extravagance of his tail. But there's a potential problem with signals. If they're easily faked, then individuals lacking the sought-after quality will not provide an honest signal. But instead, they'll simply fake that signal. This means that to ensure a signal is honest, it must also be costly. Or more specifically, it must be disproportionately costly to fake by anyone lacking that quality. Now, the peacock's tail is an honest signal. It's costly to grow a high quality tail and maintain it in good condition. Plus, a long, extravagant tail places the peacock at greater risk from predators. And that cost and risk is disproportionately greater for peacocks of lower fitness through lower quality genes. But the cost to the peacock is worthwhile, because peahens can easily tell the quality of a tail and hence the quality of a peacock through simple inspection. So, what about humans? Well, despite what some males may believe, we don't possess any obviously extravagant body part that can be used as an honest signal. Instead though, we can engage in an unnecessarily risky activity. By engaging and surviving a dangerous activity, one that someone with lower quality genes would not survive, we can demonstrate or show off our gene quality. Researcher Kirsten Hawkes studied primitive tribes and found that men were motivated to engage in the risky behaviour of hunting meat because it gave them better mate options. Okay, so what is the relevance to software projects? Well, this show-off hypothesis can explain why teams select a risky project or a course of action that has a potentially large payoff rather than a project that has a less spectacular but more certain payoff. It can also account for why teams are overly ambitious in their project planning, taking in more functionality than they can sensibly achieve as a way of signalling the quality or fitness. During project estimation, the show-off hypothesis may lead teams to underestimate the project tasks. This is especially likely if the team perceives itself in competition with a rival team, or individuals within the team are in competition with each other. So what, if anything, can we do to mitigate this? Although this tendency towards the show-off hypothesis will always be lurking within teams, there are some things we can do to reduce it. For example, anything that encourages competition, either between teams or within teams, will also encourage a tendency towards the show-off hypothesis and taking additional risks. Therefore, perhaps the best antidote is to avoid stirring up unnecessary competition and rivalry. If you've enjoyed this session, please give us a thumbs up on the link below. And if you're interested in this topic, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you again soon.